What's good, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another video. You know, some of you all are probably wondering, why is it that it seems like everywhere you go, whether it's your workplace, your community, some type of social function, why does it seem like someone always wants to make an enemy out of you? Well, I'm gonna give you some reasons. See, a lot of the times it's because you can see through people. You can see their intentions. And you're living in a world where a lot of people are used to being able to manipulate everyone around you. I mean, they're acclimated with a skill set of manipulation. And in the world we're living in now, that's what most people rely on. That is the American way. Wordplay. I mean, everything somebody's saying has a small print, just like the contracts here in America, right? And people are used to being able to fast talk, sway narratives, opinions, warp, manipulate, twist, and distort the minds of the sheep. And the fact that God's chosen people can see the manipulative tactics that a lot of people bear. Now, people are going to make enemies out of you because of this. It's a superpower. Why? Because the Most High have given you discernment to know who is who and what is what. And a skill that the Most High wants us to definitely have in our repertoire is to be able to listen more than you speak. That's right, listen more than you speak. The Bible even tells us, be slow to speak, quick to listen. Why? Because a lot of the times people will reveal exactly who they are. All you got to do is pay attention. See, a lot of people in the world don't do that. There's a cognitive dissonance going on within the planet, and logic has been stripped from a lot of individuals, whether it be from psychological warfare, whether it be biochemical warfare, or it just be that people are not tapping into the Bible, tapping into the scriptures, not gaining that insight that they need. See, the Bible tells us to test the spirit on people, to see if their words be true. And quite often you'll find out that a lot of people in this modern society are snakes. They are conniving. They are backbiting. They are gossipers. And see, the issue is you can see right through them, so they're threatened. They're intimidated and they're insecure. Oh, they're afraid. They're afraid because they may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes with vain philosophy and grandiose speeches, and you can see they've been compromised. See, there's a lot of people who's fair with wordplay, but God's chosen people can see when somebody's not operating in a righteous spirit. It is very apparent to us. They don't like that. So they'll make an enemy out of you. They'll lie on you. They'll spread rumors and innuendos. These narcissistic demons will begin to really challenge you publicly. That's one thing they love to do, because it's all about swaying people's thoughts on you. And they'll take preemptive measures. Because these people are about warfare. So what they'll do is they'll try to destroy your public image, destroy you publicly before the truth comes out about them. These type of people like to throw stones and hide their hands. These type of people are very, very vindictive, vengeful. And they're all about being tacticianers at targeting people who can see them, the chosen, the righteous, the remnant. And they're threatened by these individuals. That's why you may have seen growing up, perhaps in school, you might have been the person who was quiet. You mind your business, but one thing about it, you were observant. You were very observant. You looked at everyone around you. and you paid attention to what people said, and you were quiet, stayed to yourself. And the reason you were quiet and stayed to yourself, because through observation, you might have seen that a lot of people around you are snakes. A lot of people around you are wolves in sheep's clothing. A lot of people can't hide their true intentions from you. Why? Because you're listening. You're watching. You're seeing who is who. You're peeping the scene. So, for some odd reason, people will try to make enemies out of you because they fear what they don't understand. They fear you because you're minding your business. You're showing a level of integrity because you're not involved with hearsay. You're not initiating in any type of mess or nonsense. You're not involved in any of that. So those who are fervent and slander, rumors, innuendos, they're looking at you like, yo, what's up with this person? These people are like thinking like this. That person thinks they're better than me. Well, in fact, you are better than them. You're chosen by the Most High to be set apart. It's nothing wrong with being better than them when you're doing the right thing, when you're serving the Most High, when you're staying to yourself, when you're learning to watch your surroundings. Now, a lot of people are threatened by that because they can't fast talk you. They can't manipulate you. They can't usurp authority over you. They can't, force friendships on you. See, God's chosen people are all about the vibes, going with the flow, understanding that friendships come naturally, organically. They're threatened by that because they're used to being able to insert themselves in people's lives. They're used to being able to insert themselves in people's business. But you brothers and sisters are not allowing that. So they're looking at it like, all right, if I can't get an understanding of them, I'm going to make an enemy out of them. Why? Because you're a person who set healthy boundaries for yourself. If you're a person who not involved in all of the nonsense, they're looking at you as a threat. And that's how it is. You become a threat. Why? Because you shine light on all their insecurities, all their fears, and it's a reflection of how they really are because they're comparing themselves to how you are. And a lot of these people have a group mentality. They got to fit in. They got to be accepted by everybody. Look, let me tell you right now, the Most High's chosen people don't mind standing alone. Not at all. One thing about the highly intelligent person is they can fit in with a crowd as well as they can stand on their own, right? And that also is a characteristic that they fear because they have to be insulated by people. They have to have a support system. They always have to have people in a circle that's holding them up, that is motivating them, people who make them feel safe and secure. And God's chosen people can walk alone. So they're looking at you like a threat. Now they'll go around trying to literally hire people. Literally hire them to try to go against you. One man or one woman. They'll start a whole recruiting process. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. This is how gang stalking happens. This is how organized mobbing happens. When you've displayed a level of strength, foresight, and vision that has become a potential threat to those who have a hive mentality. And now they're recruiting other people to go against you, brothers and sisters. Very interesting how it happens, right? Why did they make an enemy out of you? Because you can see them for who they are. See, they want to masquerade. They want to hide. They don't want the left hand to know what the right hand's doing. They don't want people to see them for who they actually are. That's a threat to their very existence. So now you got to go. In their mind, this is how these demons think, that you got to go. Well, look, let me tell you something. The scriptures say that God's chosen people can have 1,000 people in a town. 1,000 people, a whole city can come against God's people. And we'll watch them all fall at the wayside. We'll watch them all get judgment by the Most High. All you got to do is stay obedient, stay disciplined, stay in your word, keep your head down, and most of all, get far away from these devils. Once you see them, don't allow them in. Don't give them a point of entry. Don't give them the time of day. Don't give them the conversation. Understand how valuable you are, not only to the body of Christ, but to your friends, family, and everybody around you who really do support you, brothers and sisters. Separate the real from the fake, the wheat from the tare, and don't give these devils the damn time of day once they reveal who they are. Because once they show them horns, you got to keep it moving. I said you got to keep it moving. Look, they making enemies out of you because you can see who they are. They cannot manipulate you. They cannot stop you from elevating. And most of all, their insecurities are bleeding out. And as time grows, the more discernment you'll have. As long as you stay faithful to the Creator and do what it is you're supposed to do, brothers and sisters, and always learn from your mistakes when you have let these devils and snakes come into the picture. I could tell you right now, one thing that I've learned personally over the last, I would say 5 to 6 months, is that when I get that impulse that a person ain't right, never go against my better judgment. Never second guess that impulse that the Most High give me. Don't ever do it. Once you have that nudge that the Lord gives you, and you have a watchful eye towards a person, keep in mind that you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to watch them consistently. You shouldn't have to worry about what angle a person is trying to take, whether a person is manipulative, whether a person is a chameleon. You know, those type of people who try to be any type of way to fit in wherever they can fit in just because they're opportunists. So they'll be whoever they gotta be. If you know a person has that characteristic, that person can't be trusted. So go with your better judgment and don't allow these individuals nowhere near you. Because the fact that you can even see them spiritually, their demons know that you can see them. I said their demons know that you can see them. Right? See, this thing is spiritual. If you can view a person and you got your eyebrow up at that person like, I don't know about this individual, stay away from them. It's too late in the game. It is potentially dangerous to entertain those type of characters, so you got to move accordingly. They will make enemies out of you just because you can see who they are. They cannot fast talk you. They cannot manipulate you. Listen, everybody else in the room, everybody in your community, everybody in your town, they may be falling for that, the image and the facade and the mask that they put on. But God's chosen people can see right through it. Make no mistake about it. That's why a lot of the times these damn devils are making enemies out of you. Right? Let's make that clear. Thank y'all so much for watching. Look, mash the subscribe button. Mash the like button. Turn your post notification bell on so you can get these videos as they're being uploaded. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for catching another broadcast. More material coming. Thank y'all. Shalom and peace.